Good evening once again, folks, and welcome back to Legend of Zelda. You know, I honestly wasn't planning on doing this one tonight, like playing any more of this, but I haven't played a lot of this game in the past couple of weeks, except for when I streamed it there on Friday. And a friend of mine who very much loves this game, she just basically said to me, "Is like, Steve, what are you doing? You have to play more of this game." She basically guilt-tripped me into playing more of it. Not that I'm complaining too much about that, mind you. Hopefully I don't suffer any disconnections or anything here. You should see the debacle I've got set up ever since I rearranged my computer and stuff, but I still don't have quite enough cables and equipment to do it correctly. I've got cords crisscrossing all over the place right now. But I will not let that get in my way. You know, it's funny. Last time I streamed, I mentioned how I didn't need to amp up the mic volume a lot. Like I had to knock it down to about a third of what I usually had it set on, and I was still pretty loud. I listened to it after, and it still sounded pretty loud. Now I've got it set back to what I had it before, and it's strange. I don't know if it's just that I have my mic plugged into a different USB port. I don't know if that made a difference. It's weird. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's something I can investigate further later. For now, however, we made it to this weird little oasis dealie. And we are in Gerudo Desert. So let's have a chat with the locals and see what's going on.
Hey.
Good evening. Heh. That's how you say it where you're from, isn't it? Here we say Savsava. And I could very excitedly say, I have things to sell! Oh, sure thing. I've got piles of True Jelly that I never really use, so let's sell a bunch of those. True Jelly is not very expensive. Don't really want to give up my flint. Apparently you can have a lot of fun with octo balloons as long as you have the wherewithal to actually experiment with them. Oh, smobbling guts. I have so many things, so many random things. Oh, I actually don't have a lot of bokoblin horns anymore. Unless, oh yeah, because I sold a bunch of them, that's why. Yeah, whatever.
Huh?
What are you selling exactly? I'm getting in the way, excuse me. Let's see, Lizzophos tail, seared steak, roasted bass. Lizard! Yeah, I can't imagine I'm all that swift and able to catch it. You there, boy. That sandstorm. They say it stops for a few hours a day, but it hasn't let up even a little since I've been watching. Rumor has it an ancient civilization hid a treasure inside that sandstorm. I've been here for days waiting for the storm to settle down so I can nab it. Just hope it wasn't a bad lead. Wait, who did you say you are again? No, it's a shrine is what they're talking about, of course. Keep close watch when the sandstorm disappears, then quickly hunt for the treasure. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey! You're a traveler.
Oh.
Oh, I see. Well, we're merchants. We wanted to make it to Gerudo Town to sell our goods, but we were stopped before we could go in. They only let women into that town. And to think we came all the way out here. Our leader went to Gerudo Town to try to figure out how we can get inside.
Aww.
He hasn't come back yet. I imagine he isn't having a ton of luck. Looks like an older Gerudo lady. How can they make an old Vi work this hard? Huh?
Vasa.
Oh, Vasak. I've got plenty of hydro melons. I bet more than you'll find in Gerudo Town. Why not buy a bunch while you're here? Trying to cross the desert without using cooling cooking? That seems like a foolish thing to do, if you ask me. And really, what's so amazing about such a hot place anyway? Maybe I'll buy some of your hydro melons. I'll buy all of your hydro melons. Now I've got to go get more. What a drag. Oh, look, a treasure chest. Well, that almost makes back the rupees I spent on all those melons. Birdman!
Hi.
Good evening. Oh, his name is Guy. Hello, Guy. Good evening. Though I guess it's Safsaba in Gerudo, isn't it? But before I say any more, have we met before? I came here from Rito Village. I've been there! That's a lie, I haven't, though I think I was getting pretty close to it. Yes, Rito Village. Far to the north of here. It's a modest village on the Tabantha frontier. I had a great plan, you know. I left Rito Village to try to earn some money out in the world. But it's so incredibly hot here during the day, it's been tough to work up the will to go any farther. I'd like to see what Gerudo Town looks like, even if I can't go inside. It's just so hot. I heard there's an elixir that can help beat the heat. It's made from insects with cooling effects and monster parts. But they don't seem to be selling the elixir anywhere. I've heard insects with these cooling effects live in the cold parts of the Gerudo Highlands, but, well, the monsters up there are rough to say the least. So I'm not having a lot of success getting myself motivated. He's a nice guy. Oh, if Mr. Freeze were here now. I'd say there's a good chance I've got stuff here that I can use. That lets me move quietly. That helps me withstand cold. That's not what I need. That's resisting cold. Maybe I don't. I mean, I've got those hydro melons, but... Oh wait, there's a cold darner. Granted, I could use one of these things myself, but... A quest is a quest. Now let's mix that up with a Moblin Fang. Hopefully this works. A chili elixir. Hello there, Birdman. Oh, could it be? Drink this.
Oh.
Thank you. Now I can get across the desert while it's still light out. Here, let me give you something in return. Nice. By the way, in Gerudo, thank you is Sarkso. Sarkso! Hey, Beetle.
Yeah.
Oh! You meet again!
Ah.
What are you looking for? Or are you selling? I'm sure I have something you'll find useful. I can always use more arrows.
Yeah, yeah. Wow. Yay.
And I could probably use some cold durners too.
Wow.
Like some cooling elixirs of my own.
Woohoo.
Who are you? Kicking back in the Kara Bazaar, making small talk with the lovely Gerudo. Good times, good times. Hey, don't get me wrong, it's all part of the job. You have to make friends to make money. Want some apples? The Emporium is open. Come one, come all. All the little bits and bobs you need to spice up your dishes.
Ah.
Arrows. You want me to spice up my dishes with arrows. I mean, I'm still going to buy some, but that just seems wrong. I do need to get a bunch of restless crickets, don't I?
Ah. Oh.
Yeah, because I think, don't I have a mission to get a bunch of restless crickets for some lovelorn doofus in, Ateno Village? One of the several... Yeah, I don't know what to do for this either. Like, the raw gourmet meat, I don't know what I need to kill for that. I need to find some hot-footed frogs. I still need to get back there with a pumpkin, so I gotta remember not to cook all the pumpkins I have. I need to get a horse for that guy. Yeah, I still gotta bring Traveler, so there's so many open quests. Okay, I need 10 Restless Crickets to bring to that guy. How many do I have now? 7. 3 off. But I have other things to worry about right now. Oh cool, Goron. I love Gorons. They're so dopey looking. What's with this cold? How does it get this cold in the desert? I hate the nighttime here. I wasn't the only one who just saw that flame fly by, right? Maybe there's a comet of some sort. Who knows? Oh geez, you're also selling arrows? I think I'm good for now. I might need to save my money for something.
Hmm?
Oh.
Vasak.
Oops. Sorry. Vasak.
Ah.
I only sell arrows. They're on the counter to your left. If you're looking for something else, try Gerudo Town. Oh, right. Vo aren't allowed in Gerudo Town.
Huh?
No, I'm good, thanks. Okay, is this an actual recipe for something? Looks like wheat of some sort, I think. And that's a hydromelon. I don't know what that would be, but probably sugarcane or something. And that is butter. This is to make some kind of cake.
Ah.
Savsaba. That divine beast. Feels like it gets a little bit closer every day. Wonder how long it will be before I can get back to Gerudo Town. When I say divine beast, I'm talking about that giant thing roaming around the desert. It's been kicking up bad sandstorms, and apparently it'll blast you with lightning if you get too close. Thought of getting zapped is terrifying. I can't risk traveling to Gerudo Town. There's a town to the southwest, made up almost entirely of Gerudo. It's the largest settlement in these parts. It's got a lively market and a canteen. The town's active from morning to night. But, well, they have a rule that'll affect you. Guys aren't allowed in. No voe may enter, they say. Lost a lot of business ever since that divine beast started stomping out in the desert. Her name is Kachu! I'm very childishly amused by that. Amused, even. The sound of the divine beast walking might be loud, but the beds are still comfy. Do you want to stay? What makes it so soft? The soft bed has been carefully crafted from cuckoo feathers. It's designed to leave you full of energy when you wake. Yeah, I don't really need anything right now. I'm assuming Savork means she just swore at me. A ladder to nowhere. How perfect. Ooh, rumor mill. This is Tracy. I have a taste for rumors. Let me try that again. I have a taste for the rumors of worlds long gone and worlds yet to come. Everyone gossiping in the present world? Here's my favorite bit of the latest news. The secret of the royal family of Hyrule. I heard a rumor that there's something to be found inside Hyrule Castle. And that something is a secret room of Rome Bosphoramos Hyrule, the last king of Hyrule. There's also supposedly a laboratory that belonged to his daughter, Princess Zelda. A double discovery. I bet there are all kinds of amazing royal family secrets hidden in those rooms just waiting to be revealed. Secrets of the royal family uncovered. That headline alone would keep food on the table for months. There's no way I'm going anywhere near a place as dangerous as Hyrule Castle. No way! Don't let that scare you, though. Tracy's recommendation? 5 stars. I think is a recommendation for everything. Oh, there's a divine beast there. How about that? So what's this? I have a double axe. I may immediately regret this I go too far, but let's see if I can get to Gerudo Town. That's what I'm trying to say. Nothing else, just a shrine over there. Oh, providing I don't freeze to death. This is the middle of the night of in the desert, after all. Fold fruit! Cacti found in the Gerudo Desert bear this sweet fruit. It's naturally insulated, so when cooked into a dish, it provides resistance against electricity. That's a Lizalfos hanging around up there. Strengthen Lizalbo. Lizalfos arm! Arm of Stal Lizalfos. No, I can't pick that up though. Take those things though. Ooh, that looks neat. Might have to head over there later. So there's a tower right there. Is that for this area? No, it must be for the area up here, whatever that is. I have to go check that out at some point. I don't know where the tower for this place is. I think it might be up here somewhere. In which case I have to actually go climbing the, oh yeah, there it is up there. Means I have to actually go climbing the plateau if I want to head over that way. Oh, the more chance of freezing my tuchus off. Aren't you the sneaky one? Just constantly stealing weapons. Kind of feel bad. I kind of just did not give that guy a chance. How many arrows do I have anyway? 60! There we go, that's not bad. Crap. Crap. Oh dear, they hit hard. They hit a lot harder than I expected. I dropped it. Crap, no he hasn't. No, it's mine. Boomerang's kind of useful. Sometimes not really. To be honest, I'm getting as much use out of it as a short sword and anything else. Bloop. Yes, I'm well aware there's a shrine nearby, thank you. Oh, there's that, Gyarados woman. I guess I'll have a chat with her when she comes back, presuming she comes back. Oh, that was a bad idea. Time to run. Wasn't expecting there to be so many of you. Okay, that's not so bad. I'm actually kind of glad I didn't hit him just then. That would have been terrible. How dare they use tactics on me? Not the one I wanted to hit. That's right, you better run. How often am I actually going to be using the fire rod? Night sword's probably better than that. Looks interesting. I've completely lost track of where I am. Okay, there's the oasis. There's the weird sand pit I just came from. Oh. Jeez. Gyarados Town is right there. But there's a ruin, though, and I can't resist ruins. Okay, I don't think I'll freeze to death anymore if I change clothes, so... Look like a vaguely important platform that apparently does nothing. Place like this, there's gotta be something useful in here. Of course, it wouldn't be the first time I was mistaken about the importance of an area. It seems like there's ruins all over the place. I know this could be going a lot easier if I wear the climbing gear, but eh. Oh, I can't climb that. Tell you what, I'll come back this way later. Let's go see what's going on in Gyarados Town first. Oh, and deal with that shrine, of course. Electric Cephalina. Ooh, that's pretty. This Gyarados-made bow is popular for the fine ornamentations along its limbs. Designed for hunting and warfare alike, this bow was engineered to strike distant targets. Oh, if I'm not careful, soon I'm going to suffer from heat stroke. Oh, I didn't end up making one of those things for myself. I really should have. Yeah, I have to remember to come back here. Okay, first things first, let's head directly for the shrine, because I think I should be able to avoid the worst of the weather in there. starting to take damage. That way, if I activate the shrine, I'll be able to fast travel directly back here. Because I remember something else I said I was going to do. I was going to... Because I have enough spirit orb things for it, I was going to make an offering, get another herb piece, and then use that herb piece to see if I could draw the Master Sword. So what happens if I put you... Oh, they act as conductors, that's what it is. Okay. Alright, so I need something to put over there. Oh, but I get it though. Some things are locked. Oh wait, so if I put this one here, put the chest, not the chest, that there. That gives me access to a barrel. So if I put this barrel here, I can lay this barrel here. The big old cube right there. Thunderblade. Magical sword forged and refined by lightning from the Hyrule Hills. When the blade shines with a golden light, it will electrocute enemies struck by it. Yeah, I think I can drop something for that. I've been carrying this boomerang around for quite some time, and it's pretty useless to be honest, so... I can't help but wonder what the logic was behind some of the stuff that the Sheikah did. Like, what does this test exactly? Like, how is this useful in defeating the ultimate evil? I mean, I know Ganon and his minions seem to have quite the fetish for needlessly complicated puzzles, but I don't know, maybe that has something to do with it. Ah, wait, no, the chest. The chest is metal too, isn't it? Then we can take the cube. Lay that right. Right. Oh god, not this again. There. take this cube. That right there. Rip this cube back out of it. There, I've played your game with crazy amounts of electricity. Give me my weird orb thing. Hooray! There's 2 more and I have another thing. Okay, so let's bugger off all the way back to the Lost Woods, and then probably get horribly distracted by something up there and not come back to Gyarados Town for a while. And... oh, I'm not too goddamn warm yet. Probably getting there. Let's have a chat with this fella.
Oh?
Benja. Oh, I was so focused just now. Do you have business with me? Are you spying? What? No, I'm not a spy. I'm a merchant. I may not look like it, but I'm actually the leader of a caravan. Traveled all the way here, but this town doesn't allow men to go in. So, that's why I had to... Are you spying? It's research! Research! And think what you want, but I finally found some key info on how to sneak into Gyarados Town.
Ah.
Well, allow me to share with you my heroic tale. It's been close to a week now. The guards have kicked me out more times than I can count. I almost gave up hope. However, I have learned that only recently a man that slipped into this well-guarded town. I heard that man is frequently traveling between Karakara Bazaar and Gyarados Town. I've been waiting here trying to spot him as he travels. Hey ladies, can you let me in? No? Okay. Freeze! Where do you think you're going? Not into town, that's for sure. No voe allowed. Off with you. Stop right there, criminal scum!
Sabak.
Sorry, but in Gyarados Town it is tradition that voe are not permitted entry. But the way everyone's been talking, seems like it's a more recent thing, but okay. We honor that tradition very strictly. If you need to prepare for a journey, you should head to the oasis near the desert's entrance, Karakara Bazaar. Sorry, Bo? No, not Bo. Voe. Bite your bottom lip as you say it. Translates as man in your language. So long as we're on the subject, Vi is our word. Actually, I suppose it would be Vi. Voe. Voe. I'm actually biting my lower lip trying to say this. Okay, so try to say bow, except bite your lip. Voe. Vi. Vi. Okay, alright. What do you think? Pretty easy to remember?
Sabak.
Wait you're a voe! Voe are forbidden here in Gyarados Town. Only Vi are allowed inside. When I say voe, I mean man, obviously. You don't even know the difference between voe and Vi, and you're trying to enter town? Your friend over there was a lot more friendly. Also, it's nice to see you're not as absurdly gigantic as the two of them, you're just sort of gigantic. Okay, it's a voe. You can handle this. Deep breaths, Kara. Remember your training. First, greet the voe like anyone else.
Sabak.
Nice to meet you. I'm Kyra from the Gyarados. I'm wandering the world, learning what I can, and seeking my dreams. And I can tell, just from looking at you, you have a place in my dreams, don't you? Did we meet for a reason? Are you coming on to me? Because, I mean, you look like you could break me in half. No, I know this one. My Vava warned me about Vo who throw words like dream girl around. Let's just forget we ever spoke. Savork, traveler. You again. I'm on a personal journey of learning and discovery, so it would be great if you could not disrupt it. Unless, do you think you're part of my destiny, my dream life? Just a guy taking a walk?
Huh?
I hate to be rude, but what's the point in talking to you anymore? Wow, you really are rude. Also, I only just noticed, but look at her hips. That's it's like her hip bones are jutting out at 90-degree angles. Also, it seems like it's standard for every Gyarados to be ripped. Like, every one of them is rocking a six-pack. These folk can mess you up, man. What is that?
Sabak!
Really? And she has angry-looking eyebrows, I think. Oh, wow. Don't tell me you crossed the Gyarados Desert on foot. Road here. No, I didn't. Must have been a hard walk through the desert, especially having your feet sink into the sand. It's common sense to travel the desert with sand seals around here. My name is Frelly. I run a shop in Gyarados Town where I rent out sand seals. Most people can't take the time to train their own sand seals, so I rent out the ones I've trained. If you need to know anything about sand seals, I should be your first stop. Sand seals are animals native to the Gyarados Desert Gateway. It's quite dangerous to cross the desert on foot, but if you have a sand seal, you'll breeze right along. Obviously, sand seals are incredibly important to the Gyarados people. You know, the best way to learn how to do this is by just doing it. Sand seals are especially sensitive to the sounds around them. The trick is to approach very, very slowly. It's a pain in the neck, though, so most Gyarados just end up running one instead. This is my sneaking tutorial. It took me so long to get here. Steering a sand seal is really easy. They'll go in whatever direction you want, but you need a shield to sand seal surf. Sand seal surf. It's quite the mouthful, so don't forget about that. Just giving it a shot is best, but if there's anything you don't get, let me know. If you're having a hard time catching one, come by my shop in Gyarados Town. I rent out sand seals and... Oh. You're a Vo. My shop is inside the town walls, so you won't be able to get in. Joke's on you, I can get in wherever I damn well please. All I need is my handy climbing gear. I can guarantee this isn't going to work. Wait, what? So are they just omniscient? Maybe? Just... That's cool. That's cool. I'm leaving now. I'm leaving in the most fantastic way possible. I'm going to teleport. Hey, didn't I mean to check out what that was? Yeah, something tells me I may not be coming back to the Gyarados Desert in a little bit. Well, for a little bit anyway. Because I keep just gallivanting through places and completely forgetting that, oh yeah, I meant to explore them further. First things first. Yeah, that's a tree branch. Let's talk to Hestu. I have more seeds for him. I must dance! Shakakala! I always seem to be running out of room for weaponry. And that's all the Korok seeds I have, so almost all of them anyway. Let the expansion begin! Oh, I love it when you talk dirty, Hestu. Ew, actually that's pretty gross. Da-na-na-na! Expand a band, weapon stash! Akala. I just went back the way I came. Now, if you excuse me, I have to go kill myself by trying to draw a Sword of Legend. Well, in a moment, anyway. Also, was I mistaken in saying there was a goddess statue here? I could be wrong. Hey, who are you? Hey, are you the hero? Could it be? Welcome to Korok Forest. You're much, much cooler looking than I thought you'd be. Is it the short pants? It's probably the short pants. But to be sure you're up to the task at hand, I prepared a trial for you. What do you think? Will you accept my trial? Hooray! Show me a rod with the power of ice, please. You can wave this rod to freeze monsters in their tracks. Ice Wizrobes love to wreak havoc with them. If Mr. Hero were to wield a rod with the power of ice, he would be even stronger and cooler. A lot of ice puns tonight. I remember coming across one of those Wizrobes, and I remember him being a pain. Oh, I should buy some of that. I'll take them all. Okay, it's rice, not wheat. Okay, so all I'm missing now is butter, I think, and, maybe it's just butter. Also, like I was saying, unless there's one somewhere else, I could be mistaken on, there being one of those statues here. One of those goddess shrines. Because I could have sworn there was one right here with the Master Sword. Whatever, let's just climb to the top and show this guy a pumpkin. If you hope to extract the sword, you'll need to summon a hero's strength. Let us see how brightly your life force burns. Some trees just want to watch the world burn. No, right now I gotta go see the guy who's hanging out on your head. And then because I honestly cannot recall if indeed there is a goddess statue here, I'm going to have to fast travel somewhere else and then come back. Maybe I'll just go to Zora's Domain. I was going to say, well, it's closer, but I mean, proximity doesn't really matter, does it? I'm fast traveling. Okay, I'm not quite to the top yet. Or, actually, I was probably on the level I needed to be. Just something a bit higher now. You there! I like how his name's Walton. Oh. Kakariko Village's specialty fruit. Its rock-hard flesh is quite resolute. You think you know the answer? Place the object on the leaf there. If you place it the right thing, I'll sing your praises. But if it's wrong, you'll just fall asleep. Here's your freaking pumpkin. Fortified pumpkin! That's it! That's it! You got it! The next riddle is... This sultry shroom will warm your bones. It makes its home in warmer zones. Okay, obviously it's a mushroom that can boost your, resistance to cold. Do I already have one of those? Probably not. Razor Shroom, that's not it. Oh, Sun Shroom. Sun Shroom! That's it! That's it! You got it! The next riddle is... Its scales and tail will zap you, no doubt. This shocking swimmer is called a... fish. That's one killer rhyme, Walton. It's a Volt Fin. I did have one of those, but I probably cooked it. An Armored Porgy. It's a Mighty Carp. Nope, I got a Volt Fin. Volt Fin Trout! That's it, that's it! This is the last riddle. Prepare yourself! If stepped on by this, you will go poof. It starts with an H and ends with an oof. Wait, what? I'm assuming he's talking about a Hinox. I mean, I've got a Hinox toenail. Is that what he's talking about? I mean, I don't have a Hinox toe, I don't think. Okay, that's not it. Wait, no. I'm stupid. I think I might know what it is. I don't know if this is an item you can actually pick up, but if it is, it's gonna be a while before I can get it to him. Because when he says it starts with an H and ends with an oof, that's not... That's exactly what it is. He's talking about a hoof. And the only thing I can think of that probably has hooves is a Lionel. If you've been keeping record at home, I have not killed any of those yet. I've been killed by Lionels lots of times, but I haven't actually killed any myself yet. Okay, I'm sure there's no goddess statues here, right? Whatever, is still probably faster for me to just fast travel somewhere else. Yeah, so let's just go to Zoro's domain, make my offering. The other thing I was wondering, is there certain things like Mipha's Grace that gives you extra hearts? Like, I know there's certain things you can cook that'll do that. I'm just wondering if that counts, because I might be able to cheat a little bit by giving myself more hearts than I actually have. If that's the case, then that's not a bad idea. You weren't here before. Who are you?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh.
It's rare to see a Hylian here. Back at you.
Oh.
I'm a traveling merchant. I'm everywhere. Oh, I should introduce myself. I'm Duma. Nice to meet you. You know, it used to rain all the time around here. The rain stopped. That's why I was finally able to reach Zoro's domain.
Oh.
I'm gonna stock up on rare goods at the general store here. Don't get in my way, understand? Oh, that went from pleasant to threatening pretty quick. I'm not gonna horn in on your territory, lady. Just be cool. Oh, hey, it's Prince Sidon. I will get an extra heart container, thank you very much. I think that'll give me 10 total, right? Yeah, 10. Nope. Man, you're tall. Link, I must thank you. You somehow overcame the objections of the old geezers on our council, all to help save our home. Yes, you are a treasure of a Hylian, taking time out of your journey to come to our rain and monster-ridden home. And here you activated those orbs with shock arrows, freed Ruta, and released my sister from her lingering regret. Link, I simply cannot thank you enough, especially for following me to the end, pushy and unreasonable as I am. What are you talking about, man? You're awesome. Zoro's domain would still be in peril if not for you. You are welcome any time, and we are ever at your service. Have I mentioned how incredible you are, and how thankful I am? Because you are, and I am. Yes, you are the greatest of Hylians, and my most treasured friend for all time. It's always nice talking to Sidon. Amazing.
Ah.
Yes, I've heard all about it. You're an amazing guy, aren't you? Yes, you are. You saved us all. Thank you. Now Lady Mipha's spirit can finally rest in peace. That's nice. Peace out, y'all. Now to show you what a complete wizard I am, I'll just vanish before your very eyes. Okay, so I've got 10 hearts. Let's put my theory about the bonus hearts to the test. Do I have anything I can cook that'll give me that effect? Peaks! Oh yeah, this is the guy I had to get the picture of the thing to. Let's see. Mushroom would be an egg. Stamella shroom. That increases my defense. I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's what I need. Increases my attack power, increases my defense. Maybe I don't have anything that can do that. Temporarily increase stealth in. Movement speed. Aha! Big hearty radish. Let's just cook it on its own, that should be enough. Hearty fried wild greens, Jesus, just cooking the radish on its own is enough to. Yeah, I'm all for that. It gives me 5 extra hearts, so I'll have 15 if this works. I might actually be able to get the Master Sword. Alright, let's chomp down on my radish. Okay, let's do this. Okay, it doesn't count. The extra hearts don't count. Doesn't matter. Let's do it anyway. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. No. Dead. And that's it. Hyrule's doomed because Link got greedy. So 10 hearts isn't enough to do it. I'll wait until I get maybe 2 more and try it again, because it seemed like I was getting pretty close. I was gonna go up and explore that, but you know what? I won't bother. Let's just head back to the desert. So no Master Sword for me today. And when next I make an offering, I think I'll actually increase my stamina wheel. I think you can only get 1 extra wheel of stamina, so it's not like it takes very long to max that out, so I'll get 1 more of those and I'll probably just get the extra hearts. Afterwards. Hey, who was that? Who are you? Come back. Where are you going? Get back here. was I? Oh, it's just a guy. Saw me running around, huh? See, I heard Gyarados women liked a guy in sand boots, so I've been jogging all over forever trying to show off. But none of them will talk to me. I'm starting to wonder if that rumor was just a bunch of bunk. Sand boots let you walk normally on sand, so if you live in the desert, believe me, you want a pair. But the only person capable of making them passed away, which means they're impossibly rare and extremely valuable. What do you think? Jealous, right? Give me those boots. Huh? You're coveting these things after you heard me sing their praises? Not cool. Look, these sand boots are super rare. Maybe I'd consider giving them to you if you were a girl, but a guy? No. I'm busy here. Get lost.
Oh?
I'm only interested in talking to women. Gyarados women. I'm almost too tired to woo, though. Running around trying to show off these sand boots is exhausting. So whatever your deal is, just say it and be on your way. Okay. He had a quest marker over his head, though. However, I think I might know how I have to get that from him. One spoiler, and again, it's amazing that I don't know all the spoilers for this game because it's been out for so long. One spoiler that I do know is that, of course, it seems the way that you manage to get into Gyarados Town is by dressing as a woman. So I can probably convince him that I am a woman and get the boots off of him that way.
Saba Saba.
Hear this. Men are not allowed in Gyarados Town, so quit loitering and get out of here. But there's a statue, like, right there. Can I? Or not. Okay, fine. Fine, I'm gonna take my seal and go home. If I take my seal, I mean I'll take one of your seals and go home. Providing I can actually sneak up on one. Yeah, this is beginning to seem somewhat difficult. To be honest, at the time it's probably going to take me to catch one. It might be easier for me to just walk to the oasis. What a goofy looking animal. Huzzah!
Hey!
I was wondering why I was dying, but no, it's gotten too cold in the desert now, hasn't it? If that's the case, I should probably put on my warm gear. Is this causing any damage to the shield, I wonder? You there, boy. You know someone who dresses like a lady?
Yo!
Did you get a load of that giant stompy monster? Who braved the desert with that thing around? On the other hand, gotta get to know these Gyarados ladies better. I think I'll just chance it and make a mad dash for the town. The Emporium is open. Oh, it's that guy again. Never mind. I've chatted with you before, good sir, and you do not, Your wares do not intrigue me that much. Who are you? Robston. Darn it. I'll make sure to get into Gyarados Town, even if it means dressing like a woman. No matter what. Ronson. Okay, so who in here knows this cross-dressing dude? You ever come down? Tomorrow will be the day I see this sandstorm swirl to a halt. I just know it. Maybe one of the guards will know. You're supposed to notice crap like this, right? Hey, lady.
Saba Saba. Oh.
There's this merchant. Oh yes, and many more, and many more than just one, to be sure. That's because all the Vo merchants are gathered here, hoping to get access to Gyarados Town. They refuse to give up, even though Vo are strictly forbidden from entering the town. Although, now that you mention it, one merchant in particular did stand out to me. I saw a Hylian Vi merchant at the inn before. She was wearing traditional Gyarados clothes, which caught my eye. She's probably still around town. That divine beast is scaring a lot of people out of traveling.
Oh.
So the inn, eh? Ah, Gyarados scimitar. This common sword is often carried by Gyarados women for self-defense. Its short curved blade is easily recognized.
Vasak.
Seen a sneaky guy? A sneaky what? You mean a Vo sneaking around town? I haven't seen anyone like that. There's a Hylian Vi who likes to relax on the roof, though in the afternoon. It's probably too hot up there.
Huh?
Well, it's not the afternoon. Okay. Oh my, what a lovely young lad you are. You need something from me? What's that? You heard about a man who snuck into Gyarados Town? Oh, I don't know anything about him. Sorry, I couldn't be more help. Squints suspiciously. Making my cheeks warm looking at me like that. Oh, such a nice thing to say. And I'm sure you'd agree that these clothes only help my looks, right? Now that I think about it, this style would be quite fetching on you. I'd have to charge you, of course, but I bet people would see you completely differently if you wore them. What do you think? Do you want to buy them for 600 rupees? Sure, I spent money on stupider things. It's a deal then. I'll take your rupees now.
Oh.
I have the perfect outfit for you. Go ahead and change into it right now. Don't worry, I'll look away. I am gorgeous. You look adorable. Oh my god. Just as I thought. You make for quite a good-looking gal. That's a traditional Gerudo outfit. It's such a striking look around here, I doubt anyone would even suspect you're a man. On top of that, it breathes so well that it's sure to help you deal with the desert heat, at least a little. I'm so glad I was able to help you out. If you're free, grab something. If you're free to grab something to eat sometime, keep me in mind. Make sure you watch out for the wind. If you want to get more ladies' clothing, come back anytime. That giant monster cloaked in the sandstorm, if I recall correctly, it's called a divine beast. I hear it started wandering the Gerudo Desert several weeks ago. I wonder what it is exactly. Apparently the chief of Gerudo Town is having a lot of trouble figuring out how to handle the situation. One thing's for sure, they'd be helpless if the divine beast headed for town.
Hey?
That being said, you look adorable. With those clothes, anyone around here might think you're a nice girl. But in reality, I'm a bad girl. Oh yeah. That was terrible. Well, let's see if this, You look like your everyday traveler, but how can I be sure? Don't tell anyone. But I'm no merchant. I'm a Gerudo town soldier in disguise. You're terrible at secrets. Ever heard of the Iga clan? They're a group of thieving bandits who have caused all sorts of trouble back in town. I got a tip that some of them go incognito as travelers to ambush the unwary. That's why I'm dressed as a simple merchant. My mission is to blend in and stay on guard in case they strike. They were bold enough to strike a Gerudo town, so I wouldn't be shocked if they struck at travelers too. I've killed a bunch of them, so, you know. Okay, it's too bloody cold for me to be going in there like that. Let's wait until noon. That way I can be sure the sun is going to be up and it's going to be hot enough in the desert that I won't freeze to death.
Savak.
What a cute Vi. Are you out seeking the love of your life as well? Yeah. Well, good luck to both of us. I wonder if there really is someone out there for me. Mask worn by Gerudo women. It protects the skin from a harsh sun, but don't expect it to protect much in combat. Standard Gerudo garb, popular for its open, breathable design, and for the traditional Gerudo markings that adorn it. Gerudo favor this traditional surwal. Its short length allows for ease of movement, and its subtle design is quite fashionable. I've just got Aerosmith playing on repeat in my head. It's driving me mad. Dude really does look like a lady. Tell you one thing I need to do, I need to chat up that jerk with the sand boots. I have no shame. I will do anything to get those boots. Anything. Also, who's this jerk? Oh, him. That old divine beast makes the road between Karakara Bazaar and Gerudo Town a dangerous place. Okay, it's just this guy. Yeah.
Oh.
Is that no comment on me looking like a lady, or does he see right through the disguise? That didn't work. Ah!
It is my pleasure.
Okay, it's gone. Now let's go full Gyarados. Nope. Ah, crap. A little help, please. I'm a poor defenseless woman. So I expect this other woman to help me. Yellow Lucifer's tail. Because, you know, she's not a poor defenseless woman. She looks like she probably ripped that thing in half. Oh crap. That's not a treasure chest at all. That was a dirty trick for that thing to play. Okay, so that jerk with the sand boots, does he just keep running around in circles around the town? Because that would make the job of finding him that much easier. Because I don't think an actual quest marker popped up when I was talking to him. Does it pass the test with this guy, I wonder?
Eh?
Eek! That lovely young lady is just my type.
Oh.
What? No, of course not. I'm just investigating. This exchange feels incredibly familiar to me. Hey, I'm a lady. Let me in.
Sabak.
You don't get a lot of Hylian Vi around here. Welcome to Gyarados Town. It is an old tradition here that only Vi are allowed in within the walls. Vo are strictly forbidden. Take your time here.
Oh.
Here's a tip. If you stop by the canteen, do yourself a favor and order a Noble Pursuit. It's hands down the best drink I've ever had. Anyway, before I actually head into the town proper, let's do a quick run around the wall, see if that dude is still running around out here. If he is, I'll see if I can sweet talk him out of his boots. That sounds dirty. Though I'll do anything to get those boots. Anything.
Sabak. Oh.
Ah, Hylian. This is the northwest gate of Gyarados Town. All Vi are welcome. We caution all travelers to avoid sandstorms. If you're caught in a sandstorm, you'll lose your way. Even us Gyarados have trouble navigating them. Which is precisely why there are so many stories about ancient cultures hiding their treasure in the desert. Having said that, I don't really know the details either. There are statues of swordswomen scattered across Gyarados Desert. They're remnants of ages long past.
Oh.
People talk about the statues pointing to the hiding place of ancient treasure, but that's just superstition. Even if it was true, there are dangerous monsters in the sandstorms. I wouldn't risk it. You know who would risk it, though? This gal. Oh, there he is. Slovak? So, yeah, hey, the name's Bullseye. I'm 35, single, and I love jogging, especially on sand. Yeah, everyone says I'm tenacious as a tick. And I think some of them meant it in a nice way, too. So, you're out here on your own? Pretty rough and tumble place. Wanna hang out with me for a while? Ah, you notice these old things? Yeah, they're my sand boots. They allow me to traverse the desert without being slowed down at all, so jogging is a breeze. If you'd like to check them out, you could grab a quiet corner and... give me those boots. Huh? Oh, well, here's the thing. These sand boots are super rare, and I'd happily give them to you, but... Wait, this is a golden chance to woo. I mean, sure, I'd love to give them to you, you hungry little boot monster. But first, a favor. Ever heard the legend of the 8th heroine? Everyone's heard the legend of in the Gyarados region about the 7 heroines, but some tell of an 8th heroine. Wiped clean from history, and no one knows why or how. A phantom heroine known to all but seen by none. I've been taken with the legend since I was a child. Find her, show me the 8th heroine, and I'll give you these sand boots. What do you say? Yes! Yes! According to those who idolize the 8th heroine, she is enshrined somewhere in the Gyarados Highlands. Apparently they even have a nickname for her, the Bronze Giant. Catchy! Beyond that, I don't really know much. Who knows, there might be someone in Gyarados Town who knows more about the legend of the 7 heroines. Maybe that info would help. I don't know. Anyway, draw a picture or something if you find her, and then show me. I'm pretty picky about pictures too. If you get one, make sure at least the statue's upper half is visible, okay? Oh, and here, if you'd like, you can use these. I'm sure they'll come in handy. Besides, you seem really into boots. Snow boots. Bullseye was kind enough to lend you these boots. They evenly distribute your body weight so you can maintain your normal walking speed over deep snow. The Gyarados Highlands are covered in deep snow, so it's hard to walk, right? Everyone knows that. But with these snow boots, you can walk through snow like it was flat ground. No, you can walk even faster than that. No one makes these anymore, so they're extremely valuable. What's with you with having rare boots? Is that your thing? As such, you can't keep them, okay? Many have investigated the 8th heroine, but it's an inscrutable legend, an unsolved and possibly unsolvable puzzle. And as Miss Boots spins her wheels on it, we'll grow closer and closer, and then... Not if you were the last man on Earth and I actually was a lady. Dude, you just straight up creep me out. Says the guy dressed as a woman to sneak into a town full of women. Oh, this would have been an interesting way to sneak into the back of the city. I would have been immediately caught, of course, but... I wasn't supposed to come in this way. Bijou, Gyarados Chief. That's some nice headgear.
Yet another traveler. How did you get in here? Oh. Seems you have something rather interesting there.
Wait, so could I have just done that? Could I have just done that without dressing up as a lady? Because it's right in the back. You stand before Lady Riju, chief of the Gerudo. Declare your business, but come no closer. I mean, I know a lot of the Gerudo are pretty big, but holy crap, this woman is built like a tank. And the chief is really tiny. Hold on, Buliara. This one appears to be more than a common traveler. You there, what is your name?
Oh.
Link. And what is it you've come all the way here to tell me, Link?
Oh.
You think you have what it takes to subdue something so powerful as a divine beast? The only ones who could ever control them were champions like Lady Urbosa. And all the champions died in the calamity 100 years ago. Buliaria, a memory just jumped into my head. Something my mother spoke of. When the calamity happened, the Princess of Hyrule placed a fallen swordsman into a deep sleep. That swordsman, much like our new friend here, was named Link. Though it always seemed more legend than fact. But Lady Riju, do those same stories not also say that the Hylian champion carried a legendary sword? I see no such weapon in this person's care. They do indeed. If I recall correctly, it was called the Sword That Seals the Darkness. The Princess of Hyrule supposedly hid it away in the middle of a deep forest. What of the device on this one's hip? It appears to be a precious relic of the Sheikah. I can't imagine they would give something so valuable to a simple drifter, can you? I don't remember ever hearing of a Hylian Vi among the champions.
Oh.
Wait a moment. You're a Vo! A Vo within our walls is a great crime, but a Vo who is a champion? Well, we'd never mistreat a friend of Lady Urbosa, and if you're here to help us with Naboris, then we're allies.
Huh?
You saw it on your way to town. Divine Beast Van Naboris, cloaked in a massive sandstorm, hurling lightning at any who dare approach. We have to do something to stop it, but we have yet to find any way to appease the Divine Beast on our own. If you truly are a champion, perhaps you will be able to enter Naboris and calm its anger. Lady Riju, I don't see how you can trust a complete stranger with something as important as this task. Perhaps if this person were first to prove his worth by recovering your stolen Thunder Helm. Ah yes, an interesting suggestion. You see, there's only one thing in all of Hyrule that can withstand the lightning from Naboris. The Thunder Helm, a family heirloom and relic of the Gerudo. But as Buliara says, it was stolen from us. You needn't worry, Lady Riju. If he truly is a champion, this should be an easy task for him.
Oh.
Our soldiers can tell you all you need to know about the thieves who stole Lady Riju's heirloom. Was it the Iga clan? It was probably the Iga clan. Head through this arch. It will lead you to the barracks. Then, seek out Captain Teak and ask for a full report. Without my heirloom, you'll never be able to approach Naboris. You know, I take heart in having such a rare visitor as yourself. Lady Urbosa must be looking out for us. Yeah, so I probably could have just snuck into the back of the place. No big deal. I can't believe my heirloom was stolen. This is probably the most discouraging event this town has ever seen. I believe that Lady Urbosa and our other ancestors must be looking down on us with such shame right now. I wonder if my people can tell just how powerless their young ruler truly is. My lady, do not take this crisis so personally. This failure rests entirely on myself and on the soldiers tasked with protecting the heirloom. If only I'd been more vigilant. You needn't beat yourself up in my stead, Buliara. Seriously, she's huge. And that sword is frightening. Also, that explains why she's so tiny. If she's only young.
Oh.
It's wrong. If you truly are the champion of legend, recovering the chief's heirloom should be simple. Those look kind of like statues of Buliara, which seems rather...
Oh.
Halt! Unless you have permission, you'll stay right there. I don't care who you are. But... I was just inside talking to...
Sabak.
Allowing the Thunder Helm to be stolen was a failure shared by everyone tasked with guarding this town. If I'm being honest, I prefer to ban all but Gyarados from the palace for the moment.
Huh?
We're busy! It's an emergency. Authorized personnel only. That's what I would say if I had my way, but the chief is a kind person. She told me to allow visitors. Want to go inside? Be my guest. You say even one rude thing to the chief.
No.
You and my spear will have a very personal conversation.
Sabak.
Had a lot of visitors today. Makes you so special that the chief would trust you with retrieving the Thunder Helm. Regardless, I hope you are prepared. This task will not be a simple one. Thieves were able to slip past all of our guards, so they're certainly not amateurs. You should head over to the barracks if you want to learn more. Soldiers there have been investigating the theft for a while, so they should be able to help. Even so, this Vi, Milena, it seems like she really is in desperate need, but we aren't able to help right now. Pains me to be unable to do anything. I noticed most of the Gyarados who are actually soldiers are like taller than the rest for some reason.
Sabak.
I finally found the Vo of my dreams, and I just recently married him. I thought I had finally found happiness. But then my husband fell ill with a rare disease, one difficult to cure. The only thing that can save him is the innards of a Molduga. But I would never be able to take down such a creature myself. I asked the soldiers for help, but they said they have serious issues to deal with. They said they have no time for my plight. They turned me away. But then, why wouldn't they? Molduga is a menacing beast. None who face one escape unscathed. So perhaps it's foolish to expect anyone to stick their neck out for a stranger. Thought I'd finally gotten out of this town. Never thought I'd have to come crawling back. The Molduga is a monster. A terror so savage that even other monsters won't approach it. It's often spotted west of here, in the Taruma Dunes, and in the south. It's very sensitive to vibrations, and it tends to attack anything that draws near. Wait, so it's like the Graboids in the movie Tremors? Graboids, worst name ever. You can't approach it or even move near it, and you can't use someone as bait. So what am I to do? Why wouldn't they let me climb up here? Or come up here? Oh, because it's the chief's bedroom, that's why. That's why they don't let me come up here. And this is how you can tell how young this chief is. She's got so many stuffed sand seals kicking around. And now we're going to read a young girl's diary, again. Except in this case, the young girl is in actuality about 300 years old. Diary of Makila Riju, Chief of the Gyarados. Buliara told me today that Mother has passed on and gone to a better place. She said that my mother's death means I am now the chief of the Gyarados people. I wish she'd stayed here, though. I don't see how it can be a better place with us apart. Ever since I became the chief, the people in town have been a lot nicer to me. But if I look carefully, I can still see the worry in their eyes. It seems more common than when Mother was chief. Mother, will I ever be as great a chief as you were? The divine beast Van Naboris, which supposedly has been sleeping in the desert, has suddenly woken up. Mother once told me that Naboris is the deity of protection for the Gyarados people, but it doesn't seem that way. I plan to investigate tomorrow. I have to find out more. Having investigated divine beast Van Naboris, I can say that if it came to Gyarados town, we'd be helpless. When I drew close to it using my wonderful sand seal Patricia, that's a very common name, but okay, I was driven back by a sandstorm and lightning. I turned Patricia toward home, but a monster spooked her, and she fled directly toward Naboris again. The next thing I remember is Buliara standing over me, her face full of worry. Ever since I went to investigate the divine beast, Buliara has made a point of never leaving my side. Even now, with such a valuable heirloom stolen by thieves, she refuses to tear herself away from me for even a moment. She takes all the blame for the theft, however. Nothing can change her mind about being responsible. Meanwhile, I can't help but think, and can't help but feel that the theft happened because I am not yet ready to be chief. The soldiers search tirelessly, trying to recover the heirloom. No one says a word about my leadership, but they must be thinking about how powerless their chief has proven to be. Thanks to the tireless efforts of my soldiers, we've located the thieves' hideout. They definitely are common criminals, though. We haven't been able to get anywhere close to the place. To think that the Thunder Helm is right there, yet we can't take it back. Mother, Lady Urbosa, please give me your guidance. It seems like a bit of a coincidence that she won't outright say where it is in her diary. But hey, what do I know? I can't believe the Thunder Helm was stolen. Hey, Kota, stop blabbing to outsiders about our problems. I'm in trouble again. This is all your fault, you know. Hey, I haven't seen Berta. Where's she gone off to?
Oh.
Said she was going to scout the thieves' hideout. Then she left before we could say anything. Now that I think about it, she's been gone for 2 days. I think you would have noticed that sooner. You know what happened to her? Are you serious? Why did you let her go by herself? Why did you wait 2 days to report this?
Oh.
I apologize. She said she just wanted to check it out and would be careful, so I thought... As if we aren't busy enough searching for the chief's heirloom, now we have to find Berta too. If the captain hears about this fiasco, she'll punish us for sure. Probably 100 laps around Gyarados Desert. Again.
Oh.
Oh no. What should we do? I'm thinking about it. What are you doing here, outsider? This is the barracks for Gyarados soldiers. We're on high alert right now. If you want to do some sightseeing, go check out the market instead.
Oh.
Well, you see... Wait. Why would I tell an outsider like you about important matters involving the security of our people? If you had permission from Captain Teak, that'd be a different story. Babby's training is really tough, but it's our fault the thieves were successful. We have no room to complain.
Yep.
Those thieves sure have guts, scheming against us like that. We'd never have lost in a fair fight. This training, it's so tough. Also, I like how they must have, like every now and then it seems like they just, lost their drive when it came to naming these characters, because this is just mod with an S tossed in front of it, that's it. Can't you tell we're on high alert right now? And no, you can't help. Outsiders must stay out of it.
Savasa.
The cooking class is about to start. I really need to pay attention this time. How about you try taking it along with us? In a minute. It's strange that some of the Gerudo women are a lot paler in comparison to the rest. Like in most other games they've appeared in, they all pretty much look the same. I guess they wanted to go for a bit more variation here. What are you doing in here? This is the barracks for the Chief's Guards, not a place for tourists to gather. We're on high alert after the recent theft, so you should clear out.
Eh?
What? Puliara sent you?
Oh.
My apologies. I'm the officer in charge of the soldiers, Captain Teak. The chief's heirloom was stolen by thieves belonging to the Iga clan. Yeah, I figured that the other day, so everyone is on edge. We've determined that the Iga's hideout is in Karusa Valley, but soldiers are all exhausted. So I was just thinking about requesting some extra help.
Ah.
Hey everyone, listen up. This Hylian Vi has agreed to help us, so offer her any information you can.
Oh.
Consider yourself part of our unit. If you have any questions, my troops will be happy to help.
Ah. Oh.
These thieves are highly skilled in both stealth and disguise. They refer to themselves as the Iga. They slipped into town in the dark of night, stole the chief's heirloom, and vanished like smoke in the wind. We believe them to be descendants of the Sheikah tribe that splintered and turned to villainy. But why would they want to steal the Thunder Helm? You know that the thieves' hideout is in Karusa Valley. The path through the valley is very difficult. Despite repeated attempts to infiltrate the hideout, we haven't yet managed to set foot inside. Painful though it is to admit, it seems possible that some other group of desert dwellers has bested us. Makes me feel so sick to surf around with one. Okay.
Yep.
So, does Captain Teak have any more info for me? And it's all the way over there. Okay. I've really got to unlock the map for this place. Maybe I'll go do that before I go hunt down the thieves. There's probably a lot of stuff to do here. This place.
Saba Saba.
Pasha. The relationship class in the afternoon, and the cooking class at night, and then all the studying too. Relationship class? I'm so tired. Please, could you talk to someone else?
Saba Saba.
Sitting down, she's the same height as me. To be perfectly honest, I'm only taking Miss Ashai's class as a kind of refresher course, but I still have to study. Okay. What is this? I'm assuming this is for the relationship class. I guess that's supposed to be a VO. Okay, so you see what you do here, ladies. Okay, what you do here is you have to reach out. You have to reach out and you have to grab the VO by the throat. That way he can't escape. Okay, just look at the diagram. Look at the diagram. You have a firm four-fingered grasp right into the Adam's apple. That's why it's there. You have to just clutch onto that thing like you're gonna rip it out. That way he knows you mean business. Alright? Then he'll just reach out and start tickling your chin. Because he's too terrified to do anything that makes sense. And there you go. That's how you initiate the courting sequence. From there, everything is gravy. If you do phase 1 successfully, then he will promise you the hurts of your enemies. As indicated by this verbal exchange right here. And after that, everything is pretty self-explanatory.
Basak! Hi! Basak! Ah!
And look! You must be the Hillian Frelly was talking about. My name is Combe. I'm Frelly's mother. We run a shop where we rent out sand seals. If you plan on crossing the desert, you'll need a sand seal. It may seem unlikely, but we're actually a thriving business, and it's so easy for a customer to get the hang of it. All you have to do is stand on your shield and let the sand seal pull you along. Of course, our sand seals have all been trained. They're much easier to handle than the sand seal you'd find in the wild. If you're in need, just let me know. To be honest, I might take you up on that offer.
Hey?
Ah,
Sashai teaches class on the ins and outs of relationships in the world beyond Gerudo Town. Teaches a cooking class too. Also pretty important for surviving. I'm exhausted from all the studying. Heading home to rest. I'd like to attend one of these classes. Oh, the moon's gonna get all freaky on me. Wait, who are you?
Hi!
You definitely don't look like a Gyarados. Oh, are you here because you heard the rumors about Roma too? I heard that she has a special technique that will make you feel more relaxed than you have ever felt in your life.
Huh?
Nobody said the wait was going to be this long. I feel like I'll never know what relaxation is ever again. I'm so annoyed. Well, are you just going to stand there, or are you getting in line? You're lying.
Huh?
The desert's dry heat and all the sun that you've gotten has completely dried out your skin. Rumors say that part of Roma's special skills will leave people feeling moisturized to perfection. I can't stand when people lie. Okay, I'm fine now. If I get angry, I'll create wrinkles beneath my eyebrows.
What?
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Got me curious though, who's this Roma person?
Basak!
Oh, you. Okay. I guess this is the end.
Ah!
Oh, look at this cute little Vi. I bet you would absolutely love what we have to offer, little one. We're an inn, of course, but we also have a special spa plan. Vacation for mind and body. It's really, really popular. So popular, in fact, that we always have a long line of people waiting to get in. Although, I don't know what it is, but I just feel something special from you. You can cut to the front of the line. Hooray for preference. Heroes get first dibs. Even if they do lie about their identity. Oh, I'm just going on and on. What can I do for you? Spa plan?
Ah!
You've never heard of the spa plan at Hotel Oasis? I was sure it was known the world over. The spa plan we offer will fill you with energy and a truly unique feeling of resilience to great dangers. And as an extra bonus, it'll feel like years of worry have been washed away, leaving your skin bright and smooth.
Ah!
Intriguing, right? What do you think? Screw it, let's do it. Anyway, when would you like to be woken? In the morning.
Ah!
Savor! pretty muscular for a Hylian. I like your voish figure. I need an adult. I need an adult. How's that for timing?
The blood moon rises once again. Please be careful.
That was one hell of a massage.
Bota.
Looked the very image of relaxation. Please be careful on your journey. The desert is dangerous. Okay, let's go check out this classroom. Maybe there's something going on in there now. There is not. Alright. Let's take another gander around town and then maybe I'll head out into the desert and try to, at the very least, get to the tower. That's a hell of a spot to go to sleep.
Sabot.
Savot. What is it? I feel like I've met you before. I don't recall having any Hylian acquaintances. Especially since I've only ever served in the palace and never even set foot beyond the town's walls. Thought I could relax at last now that Buliara has come of age. But then something like this happens. I'm retired now though, so there isn't anything I can do about it. A while ago, a gang of thieves slipped into the palace and stole the chief's heirloom, the Thunder Elm. It's bad enough to be robbed in general, but for the object stolen to be a valued heirloom belonging to our own chief. If I was still in charge, any guard who failed to catch those thieves would be doing some serious manual labor. And then they'd be thrown back into training, all the way from the beginning, no exceptions. So rather than being captain of the palace guard, you are now just sleeping on the street. Didn't have a good severance package, eh? Ah, the noble canteen.
Basak.
Oh, are you a Hylian Vi? You don't see many of you. I can't tell how old you are, but you look a little young to be coming into my shop. You see, we mix special drinks here. Drinks that are definitely just for adults.
Oh.
Well, the big part of the drink is the ice we use from the ice house. It makes them especially refreshing. Well, you're a little too young to be here, don't you think? Our featured cocktail is called Noble Pursuit. Many of our customers come here specifically to order it. The light, sweet taste, the cool sensation from each sip. It's like drinking distilled motivation. Well, okay. That reminds me, I haven't seen Pokey around lately. Pocky. Used to come here every day to drink a Noble Pursuit, too. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't even know why I'm telling you this. Look at them, they're all just sitting around getting wasted. Look at her, she already is wasted. I'm engaged. Or maybe, yeah. I can't even be angry at that one. I like to be the one to do the cooking. Jerk waits until after I take the cooking class to tell me this. I don't like girls twice my height. What's he mean by that? I'm only 8 feet tall. You need more booze. You need lots of more booze. Oh, I was going to tell you. I finally got my hands on the password for you. Or you know where. Seriously? Wow. That place is a little crazy, isn't it? Maybe. But I'm really interested. Anyway, the password is... Wait a second.
Huh?
You. Do you really think we wouldn't see you standing there listening to our conversation? So rude. This is a private conversation. Go away. I don't need to go through all this again, do I? Yes, I do.
Ah. Eh?
I wonder what that place is they're talking about. Hey, young'un!
Sabota!
Sorry, lady, but I'm in a hurry. She is a child. She is a child, and she is only a head shorter than me. Good lord. You're in a hurry to run around in a dead end. Okay, cool. Starlight Memories, jewelry shop.
Sabota.
So what? Great! You've got the last of my free time with that greeting. I manage a shop that specializes in handmade accessories, but I've run out of flint. I needed to make my items. If only I had 10. Just 10. If some kind Vi would give me 10 pieces of flint, I could offer a nice reward. I can dream all I want, though. Nothing goes that smoothly in the real world. I use rubies, sapphires, and other gems to make accessories. Each gem type has its own power that it can transfer to whoever wears it. There's nothing I can do about not having any flint, though. Sorry that you came all the way to see me for nothing. Lady, I don't even know who you are. But I have flint. Here's some flint. Don't ask me where I was keeping that. What? You're just giving these to me? Saxo! But I can't take this all from you with just a Saxo. We hardly know each other, and you've been so nice. Shop's been closed so long, I hardly have any inventory. Oh, of course! Now that I have some flint, I can make a jeweled accessory for you if you're interested in something. Topaz? Topaz has the power to grant electric resistance. So you think you'd like topaz earrings? Considering how much of a pain the whole electric stuff is, yeah, sure, why not? I thought you might pick that one. Please give me a moment. Brand new, especially for you. I think it turned out really well.
Ma?
Thanks to you, I've got the shop running again, so if you ever need an accessory, please come by for a special discount. Yes, and tell my other customers, okay? Of course, I get the feeling if I pop those on right now, I'll get kicked out of town because everyone's going to know. Everyone is going to know that I am a foe.
Basak.
I heard you brought some flint for us, little Vi. You're a lifesaver. How about I tell you one of the owner's secrets as my way of saying Saxo? I heard the owner sleeps wearing nothing but accessories. Wonder if she gets cold. That's interesting, I guess?
Sabota.
Even with the divine beast out there making a fuss, a little Vi like you just strolls into town. Done well to make it to Gyarados town. She Chief keeps saying that everything is going to be okay. But thinking about the Divine Beast makes me so uneasy.
Ah.
The town is led by our fantastic chief, Lady Riju. She became chief after our mother, our old chief, passed away. Though young, Lady Riju was our old chief's only child, so naturally the duties of leading the Gyarados fell to her. No vote? No democratic process? Alright, fair enough. There have been other troubles on top of the Divine Beast acting violently. I hear it has the chief and her advisors pretty worried. Across the Gyarados Desert to get here, right? So you must have seen the giant walking around outside. It appeared suddenly a few weeks ago. It's a daunting sight. If you get too close to it, it'll lash out at you with lightning. Can't imagine what would happen if it came to town. The chief says that thing used to be a god who protected this area around 100 years ago. That story sounds too crazy to believe, don't you think? You need to think on it.
Ah.
Wait, there's a Goron here?
Yo.
Butter? Is that it? I can't tell. Apparently you really have to bite your lip to get that V sound out clearly. A little kid made fun of me yesterday for not being able to get the pronunciation right. I don't know why, but it sounds the same to me no matter what I do. A foreign Vi, Savota. Sorry, but I can't play with you right now, lady. I'm pretending to be Lady Urbosa. Lady Urbosa was an amazing person who was born a long time before I was. She was a champion who saved this town from an evil ghost. I'm going on patrols every day to make sure that no more bad monsters show up. Okay, I'm wondering why... Is that a female Goron? I don't remember ever seeing any female Gorons. Do they look exactly the same as male Gorons? Because this is a female Rito, I assume.
Ah.
Good morning. I really want to use the actual Gyarados greeting.
Savota.
You know, Savota. But I'm worried I'd mess it up and embarrass myself. You know, like... Look at me! I can speak in our language. This feels like bragging. Really think I'm putting too much thought into it? Maybe you're right. Gyarados town is so different from home. I live in Rito village. We don't get many visitors there, so I'm not really familiar with non-Rito. Now I'm here, I should enjoy myself. I wanted to start by trying out some of the meat here, but... Well, they don't seem to have poultry. Hey lady! Hey lady! Be sure to buy a lot of stuff, okay? I really recommend bomb arrows. If you shoot them with something... Boom! It's amazing.
Savota.
It's about time for Miss Shai's class to begin. To be honest, I think learning all this is a real pain in the neck. Don't tell anyone I said that. Hey, who are you? Jules. Chill shrooms are great, but the nights here are so cold. Maybe I should get some sun shrooms instead.
Ah.
A Hylian Vi, huh? Savota.
Ah.
My mom often said that dishes with mushrooms were good for nursing serious headaches. So, when I'm feeling tired, I always make a fragrant mushroom sauté. I love that curry flavor. It's a simple dish you can make if you have some Goron spice and mushrooms. Fashion passion.
Hey.
Ooh, that Gyarados top looks really good on you. But you haven't really lived until you've got several colors to choose from. What do you say? You don't know? Really? Changing the color of your clothes is a really trendy thing to do right now for a young Vi traveling beyond town. There's a store in Hateno Village, the Kochi Dye Shop, where you can dye your clothes. Hateno Village is pretty far away, though. Not everyone gets to go there. I'm good with what I have right now, thanks.
Oh. Oh.
And what comes next?
Hmm?
And after that,
Oh?
Grah! The secret club secret. Okay, I'm gonna have to... That must be what they were talking about back there.
Basak! Savotta.
I'm standing in sand seal crap, aren't I?
Oh.
The sand seals here were all trained by Frelly. They're faster, and they'll wait for you to return to them. By comparison, the ones outside who haven't been trained will just run off the moment you dismount. It's definitely worth renting a trained one. Frelly puts her heart into training them. Frelly trained the sand seals used in the sand seal races too, of course. The sand seal races are a Gyarados tradition. It's pretty simple. Use the sand seal to race around a course and see who's the fastest. Just go out the southeast gate of the town and head to the right. You'll see the starting line immediately. No harm in taking a peek, right? Anyway, I think I'll buy a sand seal and head off in the direction of the tower.
Basak!
Sand seal? Seriously? Let's seal the deal. How do I set seal? God damn it, Link. God, just god damn it. Sand seals are animals native to the Gyarados Desert Gateway. It's quite dangerous to cross the desert on foot, but if you have a sand seal, you'll breeze right along. Obviously, sand seals are incredibly important to the Gyarados people. Oh wait, it's Frelly again. Yeah. Let's seal the deal. What? Is that some kind of slang? I wonder if it's just a thing outside Gyarados Town. I like how it's pointing me directly towards the Divine Beast. Okay, let's not get too close to the desert, the sand cloud there. Okay, I can just see the tip of the tower from here. So if I climb up from this direction, I should be able to reach it fairly quickly. Oh, hold on. No map marker for that, like my horse. So I can't help but notice nobody around town had anything to say about, oh crap, I'm too hot if I'm... Alright, I'll just have to stick with, looking like a lady for now. Yeah, I can't help but notice nobody around town had anything to say about the 8th swordswoman. Ah, crap. That was a mistake. Oh, these must be the other swordswomen they were talking about. Let's try this again. And let's not run off the side this time. Come on, Link, you can do it. Okay, screw it. I'll put up with being too warm just so I can climb up here a bit faster. Although actually, it's not too bad now. Okay, now it's pretty bad. I can't see the tower. It's almost be there. I don't even know why I came up here. What is that? What is the purpose of that? There must be some secret involving these statues. I mean, obviously there's some of these things that can just be plopped in there, but... there has to be more than just these, right? Those weird lamp torch things must have something to do with it. In any case, I don't really have the time to be messing with it right now. I'll come back later when I know what I'm doing. Right now I need to get up to where that tower is. Although it seems like there's a bunch of those balls kicking around in random spots. There might be enough on the ground to, there might be enough on the ground to fill all those slots. Anyway, like I said, that'll be a concern for another day, I think. Now, Where did I park my seal? Over here, I think. Yeah, it was over here. Except now it's gone. Yeah, and this is where I left it too. Stick around my ass. I guess he didn't immediately run off. That's probably what they were talking about. You walk away from it, walk too far away from it, then it's just, you know, why does it care about you anymore? What a jerk. It didn't deserve my top quality seal puns. Unless I miss my guess, the further I get up here, the colder it's going to get anyway, so... Not much odds if I switch out to my climbing gear. By the looks of this place, I'm going to need it. I believe I saw the tower over here somewhere. Looks like there's all kinds of cold darners up here. And a wolf. I think I have wolf meat yet. That was pointless. Ah, hell with that. Bring it! Bring it!
Mifa's grace is ready.
Raw gourmet meat? This prize cut of meat is usually from a large animal. Any connoisseur would rank this tender, juicy cut of meat gourmet. Oh good, I think that dude now... that dude, at those stables wants that. I'll bring that to him later on. Actually, once I find the tower and activate the map, I might just head straight over and, do that before I forget about it. Looks like there's probably a couple of shrines in this area too. Again, not exactly something I want to concern myself with right now, I just want to find the tower. Well, seeing as how this appears to be a Korok... do this while I'm here. Ta-da! Let's turn up in the strangest of places. Well, you certainly gave me a handy foothold anyway. I'm expecting the temperature to drop off drastically soon. I know I've said this before, but like coming up to this area now just once again reminds me, it's like, man, I just cannot get over how absurdly large this game is. There's so many different areas, and it's like they're all varied, and I can probably go all the way over there in the horizon. Yeah, the temperature is starting to drop pretty drastically. Meaning I know if I should climb right to the top of this. It's that time of the day again. Oh, those are some shrooms that I need to pick up for some dude at that stable. I should pick up a bunch of those mushrooms. Oh, crap. Oh, that's a shrine over on top of the plateau. And that right there probably gets another Korok. That's too high. I might need to get closer. Yeah, it's a good thing I bought all those arrows so that I can waste them. That's better. Oh look, I have enough for another, thing. It's a good thing Link has no inherent fear of heights. This looks like it might be gone in enough for me to stand. No, no, I shouldn't try it. I was like, it looks like that's in far enough for me to stand on it. No, it really isn't. Oh, I actually went too far. The tower's back this way. Oh, that was one of those crickets I probably needed. Oh well. That'll be a surprise for somebody later. Hopefully it lands on that Wizrobe's head. Quiet. Oh, there's a lot of metal stuff down there. Oh, there's a chest. that I nearly smacked myself with. Well, I see precisely what needs to be done here. Use my amazing mountain climbing skills. Wasteland Tower. I presume this is some kind of terror pit. It's funny, I haven't come across anything yet that outright directly says that the Divine Beast was named after Naburu from Ocarina of Time. Not like the tablets I found in Zora's Domain. I'm assuming there's probably something around here that'll tell me that, though. Guaranteed that's what they were all named after. Sages. Alright, now I can finally get the map, and then freeze to death up here. I think I might see another shrine in the distance. That's a whole lot of nothing. East Gyarados ruins. Yep, there's seven swordswomen. So where's the other one, I wonder? Oh, there's like a little ruin up there. If that's as tall as I think it is. I don't know what this is. It looks like a very regular range. And down here is the stomping grounds of the Divine Beast, so I'm definitely not going to want to go there yet. I don't want to freeze to death. There's a shrine over there. Not too far from the Divine Beast, as a matter of fact. Another one right there. Yeah, anyway, let's head back down and give that guy his gourmet meat. Oh, he's all the way over here. Ooh, shrine. Yeah, I'll give that guy the gourmet meat, and that'll probably be it for tonight. I've played this way longer than I really should have. It's good though. I've gotten a bit further into finishing the main story, at least. A bit further, he says. There's still a long way to go, but at the very least I'm starting a quest to take down another divine beast. I have no idea if this is logically the next one I should deal with, but here we are now. What is that? That's interesting. Haven't I been over there? Yeah, there's a shrine up there. Is it coming out of that little pond? I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to let my curiosity get the better of me. When I say I'm done, I'm done. Okay. I might run up to investigate that next time I play. Oh, I just kicked the guy in the head. Hey, welcome. What I wouldn't do for some fresh-cut raw gourmet meat. Oh, the meaty aroma. You don't happen to have any raw gourmet meat on you, do you? I'm no freeloader, of course. I'll pay you well if you split it with me. For real? Well, you don't have to tell me twice. I'll take one. Does 100 rupees work for you? Thanks to you, I'm starting to feel better about this job. I'm going to really work my hardest. Get a hold of any more raw gourmet meat, hook me up. Oh, one other thing I'm going to do before I stop, because I think I should be,
Ah!
take it, Binky.
Ah! Aye!
Because hopefully... I think he's in good enough terms with me that I can...
Yeah! Oh? Oh!
There we go. Perfect. Well, I guess I've only got the royal and the stable stuff. Change the mane. Normal. Long. Mohawk. French braids. Floral. Braided. Green. Blue. Red. Purple. Oh, we gotta go with the floral mane. If we're gonna pimp this horse, we have to do it right. That's good, thanks. Pinky, you look glorious. There's even flowers in his tail. That's great. That's perfect. On that note, I think that's enough for tonight. Anyway, that's all for me for now, folks. As always, if you stop by to watch, I thank you very, very much, and for now, I wish you a farewell and a good night. So, I will see you folks next time.